Hello, and welcome to Cardboard and Plastic. Today's video is completely different. I'm going to show you how I sell cards through eBay using the ESE, the eBay Standard Envelope program for cards $20 and less. The reason I'm doing this is I want more people to use this program. It is, for a collector, very useful. For instance, if I'm collecting a card for my PC, this card, right, is only like a $2 card, $3 card maximum for somebody, right? So there's no way that I can sell this card for $2 and then somebody will pay $4 to get it shipped unless I do like a big package deal. And a lot of times cards like this will just get thrown away because people just don't want to keep them around or deal with them. And as a collector, I want more of these type of cards in collectors' hands. And the ESE program is basically sending a card in a plain white envelope. And I'm going to show you the process of how I package the cards up. And really what I'm showing you here is this is all you have to do. Don't try to get too fancy with this. Don't try to make them too rigid. There's going to be problems with it. I typically just use dollar store envelopes. I use the Superior Fit top loader sleeves for the cards, and I'll show you how those look. For the program, I just use top loaders. Some people use the semi-rigids. They're fine. I've never had a problem with using a top loader in this program. I've sent over 500 cards. I've only had 2 people contact me that the cards didn't arrive, and then I sent them back a message saying, just be patient, wait 2 days. It doesn't give you the same tracking as like Ground Advantage or Priority Mail. What it does is it goes through the hubs and it goes through the sorters, and then it gives you tracking that way. And it's kind of like an estimate tracking when it delivers to your mailbox. So well over 500, probably 1,000 of these I've done, and not one issue. However, my post office accepts these and it gets through the system and there's no issues. I've heard of people having problems with top loaders being a little bit too rigid, or the way that they do that, and the post office, their local post office doesn't like this, and they just send back the envelopes there. So just kind of beware that this is your local the local policy of your post office might kick these back. So what I do for this program is, well, here's a couple of cards that I'm going to be putting up for sale, right? So these are cards like this Don Drysdale, just the off-centered part of it. Like, I just don't love it. So I am selling that card and that card, right? And they're only a couple dollars. Really kind of the cutoff is like $2.50 for me. Like, that way I still get like 75 cents profit to $1 that I can put towards other stuff. This card has a little wrinkle, it just bothers me. So these are the types of cards that I'm selling. So I just take good images on a scanner and then I disclose everything. So for instance, I sold a 1975 Topps Nolan Ryan that even had writing on the back. And yes, people still buy cards like this. Don't throw them out. People love to put these things in binders, especially if it's writing on the back. Like, they don't look at it. They just look at the front picture. And with this is the invoice. I just print that out. And if you ever like sell with the $20 program, get yourself a thermal printer. The thermal printers are key. All you do is you just sell the card and then print out the label through eBay. and it costs 69 cents. And so really, I just charge for the card. I basically factor shipping in there. I don't charge an extra buck for shipping, because people see like 69 cents and people are strange, right? If you charge $1 for shipping, people are going to like leave negative reviews saying like, oh, they ripped me off. They charged me $1 for shipping and it was only 69 cents. So I just sell the card for the price. And these, the thermal printer I use, I got the cheapest one. Sometimes it's a little scattered with the thing, but every single one have gone through just fine. So all I do, and with the top loaders, by the way, there is not much difference between current top loaders and semi-rigids. These things are very flexible. So when they go through the sorters, they don't have any issues. I have a lot of older top loaders that are like much thicker, much harder, and they probably would have an issue with it. So all I do is I get the card, and I just don't even probably have to do this process, but I just like to make everything well secure. Oh, and by the way, what I do, I have these superior fit sleeves, kind of like a team bag type thing. It just keeps everything locked in place. So in case if the card kind of does slide a little bit in the top loader, it's going to stay in there. And for the size envelopes I have, I just fold over, and then I just take that and I shove that into a plain old white envelope. Nothing special. I don't use like I'm not going to pay $25 for like a thicker envelope. I mean, these are under $20 cards. And then I won't show you the licking part there. And then all you do is you just take your label. And these things, if you don't have a thermal printer and you're selling, you are making a mistake. And then this one doesn't fit perfectly. And all I do is I just go over and then I bring it around the edge. And there you go. That thing's ready to go in the mail and to be shipped. And I got this process down where I can sell 10 cards, just print them out and get them all shipped out within seconds there. So this program is very useful. Please, right, if you have like a numbered card or something like that, there's a lot of collectors that would love that card for $2, $3. And personally for myself, and I kind of do want to change my collecting. My collecting is really done in private. I go on eBay, on ComC, on my computer. I have never been to a card show. Even when I was younger, I went to my local card shop, and that was about it with my interactions in the hobby. And I do want to start trying to go out to some card shows here in California. I know they have some in the Bay Area or in Southern California. That's a bit of a trip. I live in the Central Valley. But the majority of collectors, they don't interact. A lot of them just buy on eBay and ComC. So using something like this is very helpful for a lot of collectors. You could buy a $3 card, a $5 card without having to spend $4 or $5 on shipping. And it's also a lot of material. It's the padded envelopes, right? They take up a lot of space. So this kind of like cuts down on some of that. In the comments below, if you have used the eBay $20 and under envelope sales, please let me know what your experience was from that. Personally, for me, I never had anything go wrong. Use top loaders all the time. And the majority of the sellers when they send me the cards, I haven't had anything missing. I've had a couple where, I mean, they just like, one person sent a graded card through this. I don't know how they did it. I think they just like mislabeled it and it got to me, and I wasn't upcharged for that, but it was kind of strange. So let me know your experience with this program, and please, right, if you do sell cards and things like that, you don't need to grade a card just to sell it. Raw cards sell perfectly fine in that $3 to $20 range. And if you ever want any other videos about selling and grading, just please let me know in the comments. And as always, have a great day. Keep on collecting.